Everyone, I'm Abigail, and welcome to Touchy. This is Mass Effect Part 2. So, we are still on Eden Prime. Yeah, we just rescued Ashley, and Ashley is still one of my favorite characters. Going to the pool last week, things are kind of even. Last I checked, they were overwhelmingly more towards Ashley. But that can definitely change, and that was either my Kindle or my phone if you heard some kind of beeping noise. Notifications. So, we are fighting intelligent robots called the Geth that are turning people into husks. Pretty much, robots. I don't know. That's something I never quite understood. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I also don't use quick save files. And I keep thinking the spacebar is the interact button. That is my bad.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Ashley, what happened to you?
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Glitch is the best.
Change of plans, Shepard.
Okay, and Nihlus wants us to meet at the spaceport. I accidentally cut him off. I feel really bad for that.
They're using terror as a weapon.
Okay then. So, if I press F6, I can use quick save. I mean, I know that I've played Mass Effect before, but I have never used quick save. Does it allow you to save while you're fighting? I have to look that up. That would be really cool, because there's been a couple of situations where I would have loved to save, but I couldn't because I was inside the middle of a cutscene. Not cutscene. Battle.
God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
And yeah. Actually, I forgot that I leveled up at this point. Otherwise, I probably would have done something really cool for side story purposes. I don't really want to spoil it, but I will kind of tell you how to get to that, how to achieve that particular story arc inside your own game. Because I'm not going to spoil it. I might go back and try to do
All clear, Commander.
that particular arc again,
We should move, Commander.
but I'm not sure. I'll have to think about it. It just seems like a lot of, well, it's not a lot of work, but it seems just like it wouldn't be a very long video because it'd just be 2 cutscenes.
It must take a few hours for the spikes to turn people into.
But anyways, learning about the husks. That's another reason why I have the subtitles. That way you can read what's going on while I'm talking over everything. Because I do talk over everything. I like to make sure that my equipment is up to date. Because that's just a good thing. I'm more interested in things doing more damage, although I do like high accuracy as well. So sometimes if a weapon has a very low accuracy but a really good damage, I will not equip it because it's not very accurate. I love Ashley's armor. It looks so cool. So pink. So white and pink. Not very good camouflage though. But it's definitely a really good way to distinguish her. Like when we first met her, she was inside a cutscene where she was with her squad. And she was the only one with this color combination. So that was that should have told you that she was an former character and that we'd be running into her later. So yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I am so sorry this takes me so long. I will try to edit these out next time. It might not happen though, because I'm not very good at editing these videos. I edited out all the logos
It's closed. Security locks engaged.
on re-entry though. Okay, so this is a security code. So what you have to do is hack this by moving your little pointer through the opposite. Don't hit any of the red stuff or the yellow stuff. And we have another cutscene.
Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihlus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
So yeah, we got Paragon points because we did not punch the doctor. The crazy doctor. Can't remember, did you punch him or hit him with your gun? I know I did it one time, but can't remember what it was. I do remember that Ashley or the other guy scolded you. I still don't know what the other guy's name is.
Saren. Nihlus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
I don't think that's what's supposed to happen. I hope Nihlus is okay.
What is
I really do.
that?
Ooh!
It's a
Okay, this ship is going to be very, very important later. Memorize what it looks like. It is going to be very important. Very important. Okay, something is shooting at me. I should probably shoot back. This is like good logic, right? Ooh, a bunker. We're gonna... There is a story. There's some there's a story element inside it, so we will be going over there to check it out as soon as we take care of these husks. So yeah, I mean, I love doing that. I find it hard to execute though sometimes. Shooting the red barrel. Ashley, move. Never mind. You're cool, Ashley.
Not in the
Fine.
middle of a fight.
Oh right. There. Now she'll talk to me.
Thought this area was safe until the Geth showed up.
Guns out means we're in the middle of a fight, even if we did just get done with it. So we'll go through this manual override, and then I will explain after this particular cutscene
Everybody stay calm out there.
the story inside
Coming out, we're
of
not
it.
armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean Beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
This should help. Let's move out.
Good luck.
If I had gone into my skill tree, which I'm going to go into real quick, and added some stuff to charm and intimidate, I actually would have been able to do a Paragon or a Renegade dialogue option that would have told me who the smuggler was or is. So, please, I'll put a poll inside the card, or you can tell me inside the comments whether or not if you would be interested in seeing a video that is the completion of that story. Because I am not going to spoil it here. Or you can just go to Steam or Origin and buy the game there. I don't think Steam has the first game, but Origin definitely does. Because I actually bought all 3 games on Origin when it was on sale. Ooh, Nihlus.
It's Nihlus.
Poor Nihlus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
I like the way you hid behind those crates during the fight. Really helped us out. Thanks a lot.
Me? But I'm just a dock worker. I don't even have a weapon. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihlus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
You ditch work, then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do? Run out there and die? I couldn't save them. Nobody could. It was horrible.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute the ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
I have to say that Nihlus was my favorite character when I started playing the game. Oops, sorry, Shepard's speaking. Because he was a really cool character. I didn't exactly trust him. He seemed to be a bit, I don't know, edgy, mysterious. I really like that such a character. An unpredictable character is really fun because I like to theorize things. So having a character where I could try to theorize their where they stand is something really fun. I just wish that he did not die within 45 minutes? 45, half an hour? I don't know how long it's been, but I kind of wish that he didn't have to die, but I understand. At the same time, there's some plot. There's some plot stuff that he kind of serves later. Because they do, they do talk about him later, but I'm not going to spoil how or where. Because we're going to get there eventually. My goal for this particular playthrough is to achieve a particular... is to get to a particular place inside the story and then end there. That way we're inside. That way this particular part of the story will be concluded, and then we can pick up where we left off after we get done with our Assassin's Creed Let's Play. Because that's our plan. Because this was not our plan originally. Our plan originally was to play Star Wars: The Old Republic, but due to copyright problems, we couldn't do that. So here we are, playing Mass Effect. It's just a lot of fun. I really do love this game. I am aware of the third ending. So, if you do know what the third ending of the game is, please do not spoil it for those who do not know. All these games have been out for a little bit, but still. That way we can experience it naturally together, because I haven't beaten the third game. I just know things because I love spoilers. I am attracted to spoiler videos. Okay, and cutscene. That is so cool.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
So our goal right now is to unset the charges. No, disarm the charges. Because we do not want this area, this dig site, to self-destruct. We don't want it to blow up. Because I think, I'm not sure, but it's implied that it could have done some serious damage to the colony. And Eden Prime, I believe, was Earth's first colony that was not near Earth. Pretty sure it was the first colony. I do love this game. I'm just not a huge fan of all of the lore inside of it. So I'll have to look into that later. But by getting rid of the charges, we actually save a lot of people, because if this area blows, then apparently it has some serious repercussions for the entire colony. Ooh, look, there's another bomb. I really do enjoy all the story elements inside the game, and I do actually also like a lot of the fighting and the shooting. It's actually a lot of fun, but I do have to say I like the little time. I do like the timed missions as well. They are pretty fun. Yeah. So there's the other bomb. We're just gonna go ahead and disarm it, because it looks like Ashley and Caden are in good shape. I'm going to learn that other guy's name at some point. Don't get me wrong, I will do that. So yeah, let's see here, what else is there to talk about? Let's see here. We are almost concluded with this particular chapter. We'll have another pretty long cutscene coming up pretty soon. I also like finding all the things. I like keeping my equipment up to date. I'm pretty sure I said that near the beginning of this video. But my mom wanted to talk to me about something. Everything is okay with the world. So, equipment. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I already talked about my equipment thing. I'll try to keep in mind how many times I go in and edit and do equipment stuff, and I'll try to edit them out into the future, especially if I'm buying equipment. That way you can at least see me. I don't know, it depends. I don't normally take that long with shopping, so everything should be all fine and dandy. Anyways, I don't think it's a surprise that I really like Ashley. The other guy's really cool too. I just wish I knew his name. His story is actually really cool, which is something that we'll be able to explore probably not this month. Yeah, probably not this month. Let's see here. More shooting. Yeah, there really isn't much to say. I might not have enough. Sorry, Ashley. I might not have enough time to sign out after this particular cutscene, because I did not give myself enough time. So the moment the cutscene plays, I will probably just know that if I don't sign out, it's because I didn't give myself enough time to do so. But I do hope that you will stay in touch. And I'm just trying to find all the things. Because I like finding all the things. Especially since it's actually going to be kind of important later with the Ami gel. I would like to have about 100 Ami gel in reserve for something. So yeah, the Ami gel is actually really cool because you can use it to skip encryptions and occasionally some pretty messed up puzzles. There is one particular puzzle that the first time I played through, I scrapped a lot of stuff to have enough Omni Gel to skip it. So I don't really want to do that this time. I would really like to have some in reserve. That way I don't have to go crazy. Anyways, I'm Abigail, and I hope that you will stay in touch. Because, like I said, I'm not entirely sure if I'll have time to do my actual sign out. So, here's a really long cutscene.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's too dangerous.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction. Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihlus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Geth would have wiped out the whole colony if I hadn't stopped them.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Some time. Okay, so next time we come in, we will be at the Citadel. So I am Abigail, and thank you for watching Mass Effect with TechShield. And please remember to stay in touch by hitting that subscribe button, and I will see you later. So, bye!